Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. You'll see Team World and USA.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. Markkanen is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Bogdanovic in at the 2 guard. Now here's Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. And it's Mitchell missing.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Now Mitchell, after Lowry Markkanen misses from long range. Tatum looking around. A jump hook. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, thanks. I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Team World. He is blown away by some of the young talent out there. But he feels like some individuals aren't taking the game as seriously as they need to. He said it's not just about the Rising Stars game. It's about the game overall. Respecting your team's goals and making sure you're accountable every moment. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
He gets it in there.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fox continues to get better from the mid-range just the way he wants to.
Simmons with it. Doncic outside. To the inside. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Doncic.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
And out of bounds as Team World gains possession.
And for as much offense as the All-Star game features, the Rising Stars Challenge typically gives us even more scoring. This is an action-packed event year in and year out.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. Simmons finds Bogdanovic. Now Ayton. Pass to Simmons. Shoots over Kuzma. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. You talked about, Greg, the high scoring in this game over the years, and there have been some incredible totals, often up in the 140s and higher. It was only a few years ago that the winning team, scored 163 points.
That's right. Yeah, I will never forget that. And it's part of what makes this game so fun. We don't come to the All-Star week looking for great defense. We want to see these young fellas get out and run.
Here's Simmons. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Count it. Simmons got 5 points so far.
The quickness, the size, the speed of Simmons captivating, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Mitchell kicks to Kuzma. Tatum against Doncic. Puts up a 3, and it's Jason Tatum with a 3.
And I'm not sure anyone will make some history here tonight, but the Rising Stars Challenge has seen its share of miraculous performances in the past. I'll always remember David Lee going a perfect 14 of 14 from the floor in that 2007 game. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And USA will go for a different look here. Jared Allen's checked in for Collins. Jackson comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kevin Knox is checked in for Tatum. And Trae Young subbed in for Mitchell. A big group substitution here for Team World. Anunoby, he's checked in for 8. Usman comes in for Luka Doncic. Okogie's checked in for Bogdanovic. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Ben Simmons.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. That's such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Young for 3. Jackson kicks to Young. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Well, you talked about David Lee's perfect shooting performance back in 2007. Greg, how about Kyrie Irving bearing all those threes? I think he had, 8 in 2012. Both those guys earned the MVP awards in those games.
And no doubt remarkable nights that were put on display by those guys. Still, if you want to talk about pure explosiveness, though, I think no one has been able to top Kevin Durant's 42-point effort back in 2009 in this contest.
Phenomenal performance.
Yes. And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's the floater, and it's Osman missing.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Drills it from outside.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc. And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And now the first time out called here for Team World. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game. And, you know, this game has had a lot of different looks to it over the years. I mean, it began as the Rookie Challenge back in '94, and since then we've seen the format change a number of times.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes to Osman. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's great. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for USA. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Team World trails by 3. The pass to Anunoby. Shot to stop the run. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Now, here's Fox. Here's Knox. Young from outside. And it's Osman with the rebound. Inside. Here's Anunoby. That one good for 2. Anunoby's got 5 points so far.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here's Young from the arc. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Team World leads by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So Team World's 5 right now. We've got Anunoby. He's out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Osman in at the 3 slot.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Here's Knox, and he jams it with authority.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Here's Osman. And a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander as that one goes in. Osman's got his second basket of the game. Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And USA leads by 1.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And Team World calls time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And USA with some changes. Collins checked in for Marvin Bagley. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Jason Tatum in for Knox. Team World also making some changes. Doncic is checked in for Osman. Bogdanovich comes in for Josh Okogie. And Simmons subbed in for Gilgeous Alexander. Mitchell, and that one clearly a foul, gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Team World.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, another thing that's immediately gone right for them is their three-point shooting. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Anunoby finds Bogdanovich. Good ball movement here by Team World.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on them.
It's tipped. Out to Kuzma. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Simmons. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Simmons got 4 points this quarter. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now, here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Jacks up a 3. Team World with the fresh shot clock. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Boy, you cannot neglect putting the body on Simmons. I mean, with his height and athleticism, this dude is a problem on the glass.
Doncic against Kuzma. The feed to Collins. Young is double. Goes up again. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
And he gets it to go.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
The USA calls time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And USA with some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Young. And a change for Team World. Markkanen, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Now, here's Collins. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From deep. That one's in there. The Team World lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket for Mitchell.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you. And
De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Simmons finds Markkanen. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision. Solid at finding open teammates.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for USA. 4-point game. Right side, Collins. Shoots over Markkanen. Shot by Collins, no good. Here's Doncic. The teardrop falls in. And Team World leads by 6.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For USA, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Here's what Team World's going with right now. Osman comes in for Ayton. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Bogdanovich.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
USA trails by 4. Outside, Fox. Tatum on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell wide open. And the 3 ball is good. Mitchell's got 12.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Simmons the bounce pass. Osman the pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And there's the bucket from Markkanen. He's got 9.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And here is Doncic, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Team World shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first free throw is good.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer, supreme.
Young way outside. Oh, what a shot!
Oh, he brought the rain from deep.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. USA ahead as they end the second quarter on a 15-6 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. And quite possibly the fastest player in the league, De'Aaron Fox, is a budding star. Does the Diesel enjoy watching his high-octane style of play? Diesel?
He's not just fast, Ernie. He's in control. Oh, that's the impressive part.
Oh, I saw what you did there.
He's not just fast, Ernie. He's in control. That's the impressive part. Yeah, he's a great playmaker, though. He doesn't get tunnel vision. He's got to get consistent in the three-point line. And then that takes him into one of the top 10 point guards in the game.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
Collins is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Tatum in at the small forward position. Simmons against Fox. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And for Team World, we've got DeAndre Ayton. Markkanen is out there with Doncic. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard. Now, here's Collins. USA moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Outside, Fox. USA needs to get off a shot. Here's Kuzma. No good. Shot missing. And Team World will come the other way. And for USA, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Tatum. Then it's John Collins. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. And so Fox will bring it up for USA. They lead by 1 over Simmons. Right side, Collins. Mitchell outside. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Well, I tell you what, Doncic plays with really good energy and awareness, but also he's got a quiet physicality to him, and he doesn't mind being bumped around when he's trying to score.
That free throw good from Doncic. And Team World making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
There's an awful lot to like about Doncic, but probably what jumps out at me most is how competitive he is. I mean, he wants to dominate whoever's guarding him.
Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That one is no good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
On offense, here's Team World. Pass to Anunoby. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Here's Ayton. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. It's his first trip to the line.
And you see the raw talent Aiden has. An intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
Trae Young, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Young, no good. On offense, here's Team World. Pass to Anunoby. There's the dish to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Phenomenal timing that time, guys, from Simmons. I mean, leaving the ground once the pass was released and then tearing the basket almost out of the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And USA making a change here. Allen's checked in. Free throw drops for Mitchell. Now here's Simmons. He's got 18. And Simmons slams it in.
And, you know, guys, we know Simmons most enjoys getting others involved, but he's showing you he can have huge nights himself as well.
Young, no good. And it's Team World with the ball. They lead by 1. Count the basket. Bogdanovich has got 10 points in the game.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Tatum dishes to Young. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got the game tied up here for USA.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense had overcommitted and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
Simmons passes to Doncic. To the left side wing. To the paint. And the dunk by Doncic.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Team World calls time here. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
But, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for USA. Kevin Knox comes in for Tatum. Team World also making some changes. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. Okogie comes in for Bogdanovich. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Ben Simmons. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
Young looking around. Passes it to Allen. Here's Knox. And the pass to Young. Three-pointer. Again, Young missing. On offense, here's Team World. It's a one-point jam!
Are you kidding me?
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Osman. The second effort. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got 6 here in this quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Team World.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
That one's in there. The Team World lead is cut back down to 3 after the basket from Young. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Team World. Pass to Anunoby. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Now, here is Young. He's got 23. Buries it from three-point range.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
For Team World, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Marvin Bagley's checked in for USA. Fox comes in for Mitchell. Markkanen, he's checked in for Team World. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Gilgeous Alexander with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And it's Osman missing. USA trails by 4. From deep three-point range, offensive rebound, Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Ayton. For USA, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And the first one drops. Doncic is checked in for Team World. Jackson hits both of them. 27 seconds left to play here in the third. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Doncic. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Markkanen. That one goes in. Markkanen's got 11 points.
Yeah, Markkanen doing a nice job crashing the glass there at 7 feet tall. This guy making good use of his size on that possession.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Team World out in front, up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
So, Team World's 5 right now. We've got Gilgeous Alexander. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Doncic. And it's Osman in at the 4. Now, Gilgeous Alexander. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. And Doncic gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. After the miss from Trae Young. And USA making a change here. Tatum's checked in. And a change for Team World. Simmons is checked in. Pass to Fox. Back to Young. With the shot. USA with another miss.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And the dunk by Tatum.
It's not a problem at all for Tatum to punch it down. Length and athleticism makes the flush an easy shot.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for USA. And a change for Team World. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Gilgeous Alexander. Now, here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Osman. Shoots over Kuzma. A shot off that time. So USA will take it the other way. Here's Tatum. Count it. And the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
And Tatum is really good at bouncing off the defense. Again, playing through contact and knocking down shots, despite getting bumped and thumped on his way to the hoop.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball. Ayton, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for USA. Trailing by 4. Collins kicks to Young. Left side, Fox. Back to Young. From deep. Markkanen pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't. Oh, that was worth the price of admission. You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roof.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Young's got 28.
Yeah, terrific effort there by Young, really all night. The defense has tried to make adjustments, but he's just stayed one step ahead of him. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Team World leading by 4. Outside, Simmons. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists in the game. So it's USA now. Young outside. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Over in the corner, Doncic. Off target from outside. From deep three-point range, that one's in there. The Team World lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Young.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
To tie it up. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Tatum against Doncic. 1:52 left to play here in the fourth, and the shot goes in.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
The USA calls time here. They're trailing by 2. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Trae Young. Shot from the inbound. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
And Team World calls time here. They're behind by 1. 1:50 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by USA. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Tatum. There's the pass to Collins. USA moving the ball around. Mitchell. The kick out to Tatum. Like it's 6. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Tatum's got the lead up to 4 now for USA. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Simmons. Pass to Doncic. And Ayton throws it down.
He is a great kid. I love to see this from Ayton, stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
Now, here's Fox. Mitchell with it, outguarded by Simmons. Fox passes to Kuzma. The shot comes out, and Team World will come the other way. And the fast break now for Team World. It drops. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Simmons trying to get open. And Doncic gets it to go.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Here's Tatum. Good!
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
And Team World calls time here. They trail by 2. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It counts. A huge shot to tie it up.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
It's in.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Team World. Doncic with it. Fires the three. Right between the eyes.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
The USA calls time here. They're down by 1. 3 seconds left in the game. Here's Collins. It's good. Buries the game-winning shot.
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
He knew it was good when it left his hand. He started celebrating as soon as it got off his fingertips.
So USA wins it.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone.
I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry, I don't apologize. My penthouse got a bird's view